You know, when I started off on this journey, along with the entire board of trustees, the team, I was realizing that the only thing that keeps us going again, as I was mentioning, which we talked about yesterday, is the purpose. For the last 32 years, TiE has always been about the purpose of fostering entrepreneurship, the key purpose of saying, let's make the world a better place with entrepreneurship, and it is this energy that has kept this whole thing going. I've looked at myself, I was reflecting sitting there the last 18 months. I think it is truly this energy that has kept the whole conversations. We've met about 2,000 odd people in the last 18 months. We have forged new partnerships. It has changed me as a person. It has changed all of us as an ecosystem. I've seen the power of the ecosystem coming together. In fact, my good friend and co-founder Sanjeev was saying, sometimes ecosystems don't work because it becomes ecosystems. And I must say that we've been so fortunate to see ecosystems at play rather than egosystems at play. I must thank the entire set of ecosystem actors. Today we have folks from the government, academia, banking and financial institutions, venture capitalists, angel investors, and of course a lot of our entrepreneurs and our young entrepreneurs who all
TiE measures all its impact around the world, whether it's through our programs supporting entrepreneurs, through mentoring, through funding, through connectivity, or supporting women founders through our TiE Women program, supporting high school youth to explore entrepreneurship, supporting university students across the world to bring out their creative and innovative best. All of these are now measured along the global standards of impact, which is the UN SDG goals. So very big sense of gratitude to this team for making that happen. And I'm very grateful to the TiE Global Board of Trustees to push in that direction. I have a few things. My thought is, we are today right in the epicenter of where all the innovation will stem from here on. India is not just adopting digital technology, it is shaping a digital future for the world. And I will tell you, the next set of billionaires that we see are going to be AI billionaires. I don't mean AI as billionaires, but people who will build AI and solutions that will solve some of our biggest problems.
And investments. So I will be brief with this because I understand I have some remarks to provide, but just know that New Jersey is welcoming to each and every one of you because we understand your creativity, your innovation, and just your heart to not only better the economy, but just to better the world. So thank each and every one of you.
Governor Way, we're very happy to have you and your delegation here in Karnataka this morning and to really demonstrate the enormous potential of the U.S.-India relationship, not just at the capital level, as important as that is, the things that happen between New Delhi and Washington, D.C., but the dynamism and the energy and the drive of our state-level partnerships. And no one has been more active in this space in South India and throughout the country than the state of New Jersey, bringing your industrial power and innovation, your top-rated universities like Rutgers and Princeton. And it's exciting for me as a Consul General to see an agreement between New Jersey and Karnataka that really leverages those state-level connections, that leverages the sister city connections, like the burgeoning relationship between New Brunswick and Bengaluru, that leverages the power of those universities, not just to focus on student mobility, but to look at how we can do research together between business and between universities to commercialize that research, identify use cases, get it to market, and create jobs and create solutions that will solve the problems that we face together as friends. and not least the power of the diaspora, just walking through the exhibition booths and seeing the Indian American entrepreneurs working in Karnataka, coming from New Jersey, the ones who are from Karnataka, the ones who are from Tamil Nadu right next door, those diaspora connections and connectors who will be the leaders of this relationship as it develops. This relationship is founded upon the people in India and the people in the US and where they take it together. And I'm also very gratified to see the level of detail and the level of commitment from both the state of New Jersey and the state of Karnataka to not just get this done, but to treat the MOU as not an end, but a beginning. So this is an exciting time, wonderful to join the Lieutenant Governor and her team, and wonderful to be back here in Bengaluru. Thank you.
So today, if TiE Global is happening here, it is because of the efforts of the then government led by Mr. S.M. Krishna, and I think it is very important for us to acknowledge his immense contribution to the state, to the country, and also, to be very honest, I think it's impacting the world today. Anyway, my friends here, delegates from across the world, welcome to Karnataka and welcome to Bengaluru. It's great to be here at the TiE Global Summit, a platform that truly celebrates the transformative power of entrepreneurship. I'm here to speak on how my state of Karnataka is igniting the entrepreneurial spirit. Firstly, as a government, we need to understand what entrepreneurship means. So from morning, you've been seeing a lot of videos. You saw a video of the Prime Minister's address. You saw a video of what National Stock Exchange is doing. You heard what KPMG's report says. You had an unveiling of the Bengaluru and the Karnataka ecosystem data points. You had a lot of perspective of what the country is doing. I'm extremely happy to say that each and everything that they said, more than half of it is being led by my state of Karnataka from the city of Bengaluru. Like I said, firstly, we understand and value entrepreneurs. We understand their journey. And we see them. The government of Karnataka sees entrepreneurs as emerging, not just as emerging business leaders, but as innovators and disruptors whose transformative ideas are driving new markets, creating more employment opportunities, and shaping a better and a more sustainable tomorrow. And as a government, we are doing all we can that's within us to ensure that these entrepreneurs succeed. We were the first state in the country to come up with pro-entrepreneurship policy. We were the first in the country to come up with the IT policy, the engineering research and development policy, development with data center policy, the AVGC policy, the ESDM policy, the biotech policy, the electric vehicles and energy storage policy, cyber security policy, the global capability center policy, and of course the startup policy on which the Startup India program is today based on. So this has not happened overnight. It has taken us 3 decades to get where we are. We are of the firm belief that if we groom talent, if we provide them with the right tools of mentorship and incubation, entrepreneurship will just not be an aspiration, but it will be the natural choice for people to follow. And as of 2023, 594 million people across the globe were engaged in entrepreneurship. That is making about around 7.4% of the world. Entrepreneurs today are not solving just business problems, but also addressing pressing global issues like sustainability, climate change, healthcare disparities, and education gaps. India has a significant role to play in the global entrepreneurial landscape, and we have emerged as the world's largest startup ecosystem with over 1.25 lakh startups and over 110 unicorns. Indian entrepreneurs are known to build scalable models and also ensure cost-effective models are built for global solutions. And more importantly, whenever we speak about India leading the way, it is Karnataka that is the anchor for that. We are a powerhouse of over 18,000 startups, and Bengaluru in particular has become a melting pot of talent and entrepreneurship from across the globe. You will find it quite unbelievable, or you will not believe me when I say it's a melting pot, not just for the talent in the country, but also across the globe. So we have startup is registered with the government of Karnataka. Many startups are registered with the government of Karnataka. One of the co-founders is from United States of America. So I asked the gentleman, why have you come to India when you have the Bay Area, when you have a very flourishing ecosystem in the US? He told me one thing. He said, Mr. Minister, although we have the money, although we have a great ecosystem, now I see an opportunity to innovate and invent for the world from India, especially from Bengaluru, because we have the same set of skill sets that are available in US at a much lower cost. And this is going to be a game changer, not just for India, but for the entire world, was what his perspective was.